Davonte, how's the transition to Miami coming along?
How you doing? Transition to Miami has been very well. Very pleased with everything. Just a smooth transition. Players on the team welcome me in, coaches, just ready to buy in, ready to win.
How special is it for you to follow in your dad's footsteps and potentially create your own legacy here in Miami?
Very special. I feel like that was one of the things that helped me make that decision here, just knowing how important the U is and the lineage that it holds.
And then your brother coming here too, just how cool is that playing with your little brother again?
That's cool. I don't know a lot of people get to play with their little brother, so just having an opportunity to really come in, we can show them the way, help them, give them tips while I'm here. That's going to be awesome.
How much does it help him? You being here, what kind of tips can you give him? What can he learn?
We play the same position, so he's always out here watching. So when he's on the field, same mistakes or things we do, he's not going to make a mistake. But he's going to be an extra step ahead.
What's it like to get a chance to play in secondary again with Daryl and you guys play together so well at Heritage?
Me and Daryl, we've been tight. We went off to several schools after high school. Always stayed in contact. Just being able to play with him again, bring back the high school memories at Heritage. Also playing the games too, so having an opportunity to out here.
What do you remember most about that when I know you got kept in touch, I'm sure, but like when you guys played together in high school, when you got here, was like anything about them like surprising, like that they improved or got bigger or anything like that?
They definitely got bigger. I feel like we all did great. We all been grinding for the past 2 or 3 years. Just continue to grow as players.
How is the experience different here from UCF?
I would say just the culture. Every team, every school is going to want to win. Every school is going to work hard. I feel like what separates schools is going to be the little things, the detail. Being on time, meetings, coming in extra. People put in that extra work.
Is it more strict here? Do you think the coach get more expectations?
I wouldn't say more strict. I feel like both coaches expect a lot from their players. They want the best for us.
How would you evaluate how last season went for you individually compared to the year before? The things that you learned this past season?
Last season to the year before, I played through a couple injuries, so I wasn't 100%. I feel like last season, it was little things, plays I made, the plays I didn't make came down to small details, and just mistakes I could have seen on the field before the play actually happened. I was just trying to build off both of those 2 years, take what I learned from that, and finish strong last year.
How's it working under Coach Jimmy Guy? What are your impressions of his defense?
Jimmy Guy, he's been great for me. I need that coach that's not going to let you slack. Giving you every practice. Better than that competition. Go out there and compete every day. Make the people around you better. Also make the offense too.
Speaking of competition, DJ Ivey and Tyreek Stevenson are both, going to the NFL. So what's that competition like for their starting safety spot or starting quarterback spots?
There's a lot of competition right now. We got younger guys. They've been very impressive. Just coming in and seeing them play, covering receivers, make plays, and also pick up a new defense. Impressive me because I already know how it was me as a freshman. So just all of us are really making each other better.
And which receivers have impressed you going up against them?
Kobe George, very impressive to me. I like his game. Important, he's too young but talented. He's a good receiver. Forward too, how to get the ball. So I feel like that's a real quick.
How about the offense in general? How difficult is it to defend?
The offense, I feel like they're putting it together well, gelling. Sometimes I feel like we go back and forth in practice, and that's a good thing. When they make a play, defense being able to come back and respond, that's big. That happens in games too, so just being able to move on to the next play.
The UCF connection, Tim Harris, Matt Lee, does that help at all, or what's that like?
Yeah, they're on the other side of the ball, so they're trying to tear our heads off in practice. But off the field, me and Matt, cool, I was glad he was able to come and join me. Also Coach Tim, I know he's excited about that.
And what do you think what would you say to fans? What can they expect out of this cornerback group this season?
Out of this cornerback group, we're going to get relentless corners. That's going to be physical. I feel like we're going to come and play. We're going to make plays. We're going to leave everything out on the field.
Davonte, in particular, Jacoby George, what's it like facing him? What does he do well? What makes it a challenge? You said he's been doing it.
Well, I feel like Jacoby is deceptive with his routes, releases. So he'll do the same release, but do a different route off of it. So just
a long time coming since the American Heritage defensive backs that have come out of high school have been playing at the University of Miami. What should we expect from you guys with all the success you had on the high school level?
We just expect us to, bond together well since we all got just being together and doing stuff off the field to help us on the field too. So you have that connection off the field, you want to play for your brother on the field. So I think that'll make it a lot easier.
How are things coming along on the defensive side of the ball?
Things are coming along really well. It's a new defense, so we are trying to, get it down pack, and coaches are doing a phenomenal job. Coach Gizzard, he's doing a really good job. His energy, he brings the same energy every day. Coach D-Nick, he does a phenomenal job in the linebacker room. So just excited to learn.
What are your impressions of Coach D-Nick? What have you learned from him so far in the short time here?
I've learned a lot from him, man. He's a great man of God, a great man off the field, and even a better coach. He's somebody that lives what he says, and he comes in as the same guy every single day. And it's a big blessing just to have that kind of coach, man in my life. So it's very good.
The young guys in the linebacker room, Bobby and Malik. What have you seen from them? What stands out about those two guys?
Yeah, so Bobby is competing right now in the spring, and he's doing a really good job. He's progressing really well. He listens, he follows instructions, he does everything off the field right. He's your average prototype linebacker. The guys look for is 6'2", 6'3". He's fast. Bobby's gonna do really well. I'm excited for his future. Elite, same thing. Really smart guy. He hasn't really been competing now because of his injury, but he's doing really good. Smart. I'm excited to see what he does. And his work ethic is really phenomenal.
You look like you took a bunch of weight off you. You look like you're in real good shape. Are you feeling better out there, moving better?
I appreciate that, man. I'm trying to slim down some more. I'm moving a little better. I'm feeling better. I'm practicing, but not as much. I'm still coming from my injury. I'm trying to shed some more. So I can move a little better.
What are some of the things you're working on the most trying to improve on from last year?
Just my eyes, man. Just dictating. Me being able to make him do what I want him to do. That makes sense. Make the quarterback, because I know the plays, I know what they're doing. I just have to trust myself and trust my instincts. Just trust my eyes, trust what I see. I'm a film junkie. I like watching film. So just once I know what to do, defensively wise, and what the defensive scheme Coach Billy wants to do. Once I really get that down, back and really get comfortable with that, with Coach D-Nick coaching me, I think I really be good this year. I'm excited.
How tough is it just, you've had a few defensive coordinators and different coaches. How tough is that?
It's
go from one to the other.
Honestly, I look at it as a blessing, because for me, I want to go to the next level, I want to go to the league. So, at that level, things change all the time, So, you can look at it two different ways, But for me, I look at it as a positive thing for me. I just have to be able to adjust and move on the fly, So once I do get to the next level, I can be able to do the same thing quickly. So, it hasn't been hard at all with the guys that Coach Cristobal has brought in. It's been really smooth.
What are your impressions been of Francisco Mago?
Very smart guy, very humble guy, very good guy. We go to Bible study on Wednesdays together. Good guy, good down-to-earth guy. Can't wait to play with him. Good guy. Pico is a really good guy.
I know you said you've been limited a little bit this spring, but have you been mainly just playing middle, or have you been playing a little weak side?
Yeah, so I play middle and I play weak side. And Coach D-Nick, he moves us all around just because you never know who goes. I don't know you guys were familiar with last year. Now Steve went down and I had to move the wheel. You just never know. So playing inside backer, you got to be able to play both. So that's what we kind of been doing. What Coach D-Nick has had us done is learn both. It's been exciting.
Depth this year seems a lot better. What can you say about some of the newcoming guys other than Bobby? Leak's not here yet, but have you spoke to him at all?
Yeah, so like you were saying, depth has been a really good thing in our room. Now we just gotta, it's more so of getting them to understand what to do on the field and also what to do off the field. Just getting them mature, because Bobby's supposed to be in high school right now, and he's doing a really good job, and he's very mature, very good kid. Malika is as well. He works hard, and I'm just excited to see those guys grow and develop.
Corey, can you explain more the weight loss you said you wanted to do? This is the process why you wanted to do that?
Just so I can move faster, and I feel like I was not moving as fast as I wanted to last year. Part of that was because of my injury, but part of that was because of me and my, I could eat better than what I was eating, and I just switched that up, and my body switched up more. So yeah.
Can you explain what you were, where you're at now, your goal for next season?
I believe this morning I weighed in like 225 or 224. Last year I was like 225, 235. So I've been trying to stay within that 225 range. Yes, sir.
What did you arrive? I can't remember what you arrived at Miami at.
And I was like 240 because I just came off my injury. So I was big. I was eating normal food. Houston, Texas, my pop's barbecue. So I was stuffing, steady stuffing every day. So I was pretty big.
Sorry, what was the injury you came off of?
In high school, coming out my freshman year, that was my knee. Yes, ma'am. That was my MCL. So I was really, I was really eating a lot. I wasn't really doing much.
And confident you can be effective at 220, 225 at this level?
Yeah, I'm confident I can be effective at any weight I'm at, but I feel like I could have been more effective and more efficient for the team at 225. And it was crazy because Coach D-Nick told me the same thing before I even told him where I wanted to be at. And so I knew I had to get there and get the ball,
Corey, we got Davonte and Daryl Porter today. How are they doing?
Yeah,
the cornerbacks look?
They look really good. They're competing. That cornerback room is competing. Davonte, Daryl, Chris Graves. They're all competing. They're all doing a phenomenal job. Jaden Harris, that whole DB room is doing really good at competing. And it's the same thing with the linebackers. They kind of move everybody around. And that's kind of what they're doing in the DB room. They're kind of moving between corner and nickel, just so you can be versatile. That's always a good tool. And they're competing. They're all doing a really good job.
That American Heritage connection that's kind of building here since Mario's arrived. What's the feeling like? There are a bunch of kids that are coming up. Obviously, I'm going to speak on those. But, how's the feeling of camaraderie at Miami right now with that group?
I'm just blessed for the opportunity to play with someone I played back in the day at Heritage. Chemistry is going to be there. James Williams, Davonte Brown. So I feel like we're going to be tighter together this year.
When Davonte was considering Miami when he was in the portal, did you reach out to him at all and be like, hey, you want to come down here? Here's what it's all about and stuff?
I didn't know it was going to happen until he actually got back down here. I didn't even know he was going to enter the portal. So,
Daryl, I know we haven't talked to you a lot since you've been here. Why here? Why'd you transfer here? And also your assessment of last year for you personally.
I felt like it was a mental thing. I wasn't as happy, so it was a better opportunity for me to come back home.
And last year, for yourself, can you assess your play a little bit and how it went for you?
I'm just worried about this year.
Well, where can you improve from last year?
All right. I think just being more aggressive. I feel like I know the defense even more now, and dodging and helping me even more.
Coach Guidry, just what were your impressions of him? Real energetic guy. Just how do you like playing on him so far?
He has a lot of scheme that's very different from last year. I feel like I'm playing faster in this defense, and I feel like it's going to go very well.
And with Tyreek and DJ both during the draft, obviously, that's two starting corners from last year. How have you and the other cornerbacks, kind of approached that competition, starting with?
I feel like if they did it, we can do it too. It's not much of a big difference. We're all competing, playing for a starting job.
And I think somebody who I think Mario's praised a bit is Chris Graves Jr. How have you seen him grow from last year?
Playing very well. Very athletic, explosive. He's learning the defense well. I think he's going to be like a great player for us.
Anything you say about Corey?
Corey, he's an old guy, so he leads us, and we just follow him by example.
Your dad was a college football star, played in the league. How much has he been an influence on you since you got to the college game?
I'm very thankful to have him in my life. Playing 8 years in the league, giving me that knowledge that he had. It's just better for me to learn from.
Daryl, are you seeing anything different from Akeem this spring than what you've seen from him in the past?
Akeem just got back, so not as much, but he's going to be a player for us.
What do you think he can do better? What's kind of next for him? You've seen him grow since you've been with him.
Well, from West Virginia, he's been like that dude, so Ever since he got down here, I feel like he's getting stronger. Been in the training room even more, so he'll be more healthier this year.
And that number changes. What factored into that?
Cam had to get his number. He was an All-American. I wanted to get back in it too. I think it was a fair trade.
These days, you knocking them through?
Yes, sir. That's what I've been working on all season.
Dylan Joyce is new. He's here from Australia. So what's he like, hanging out with him, spending time, seeing him hunt and stuff?
We've gotten close ever since he's gotten here. We've just been working in the spring and even before we first got here. We're not even missing a beat in our running game with Will and Dylan. So I think it's going to be an exciting spring.
And you said you were working on your kicking. I guess what goes into that? Just doing it a lot?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, a lot of just repetitions and just staying consistent. And I've been working on my height and my balls too. So.
Do you work a lot in the weight room during the off season, try to strengthen your leg?
Yes, I've actually worked with Coach Feld. I'm up maybe 10, 15 pounds on the season. So I do feel a lot like I have a lot more power in my kicks. So just excited to see how that's going.
And are you seeing the results when you're practicing? Is your range growing?
Yeah, my height is just becoming a lot more like second nature. I don't have to force it as much now. That also comes into play as me just doing repetitions and stuff.
And then your second spring under Coach Mario Cristobal, what's the vibe? What's the energy like?
It's different. Energy's up there. Everyone just has a goal in mind. We're all just come together as one team and just get it to work.
And similarly, second year under Coach Maloof and Coach Calkins, what's it been like? What did you learn from them over the course of the last year?
Honestly, just a lot of mental stuff. Because I know as a kicker, it's 90% mental, 10% physical. So they've helped me out on my mental side as a kicker.
How much have you grown in your craft since you arrived here?
Tricky question in a way. Because I can't really measure myself since I'm just doing it every day. But I think I've grown as a person and as a player. Just my distance, my height, even my distance on kickoffs too. That has just gotten way better. I feel like I'm a lot more consistent, and my mentality is a lot better since I first came in.
Tell us about that group. He's not here yet, right?
Well, we have. Yeah, he is here. Michael Donovan.
He's here.
Yeah, he's here. He's with us in spring. So
Is that going?
he's going good. He's working. We also have Mason Napper. He's probably somewhere around here. But they're battling out for the starting job.
How important is that for you?
It's very important for me because that's part of my operation. But I'm honestly comfortable with both of them. I'm really good friends with both of them. I actually lived with Mason, so we actually got a lot of work even before Donovan came. So.
I also want to just ask you your assessment of last season. I know it wasn't a great season as a team, but for you, how was it? I know that Jimmy was maybe a highlight.
For me personally, I feel like I had a pretty good season. I'm a perfectionist, so I would like it to be better. So I'm always working on my craft and just getting a perfect season. So that's kind of how I would put it. Good, not great.
And how about Jose? That's the last thing. How's he doing?
He's doing good. He's playing with the XFL, the London Guardians right now. He's doing his thing over there. He just got a tackle last game, so that was exciting to watch.
Andy, is there something that Jose has taught you, particularly with off-season workouts, that you've tried to implement in your off-season plans?
We pretty much do the same thing for the past couple years, honestly, and it's worked for both of us. But for us, it's mainly just competing against each other, even though we're brothers, so we have that brotherly competition too. But mainly it's just competing against each other, getting each other better, and just making sure we get the little things.
Same routine, what you're saying?
Yeah.
What do you think has kept him from sticking to the NFL? And is there anything that you're doing differently that he's given the tips that you can do better to help you as you move forward?
I feel like just game experience. I didn't really get a big chance to show what he can do in the game and building. So I feel like the XFL is giving him that opportunity. And things that I've learned from him is honestly just control what I can control. Because at the end of the day, I can't force a team to draft me at times. So I'm kind of just focusing on what I can do now and what I can work on now instead of focusing on the future.
And we're talking to Davonte Brown, Daryl Porter in a few minutes. Two guys who played at Heritage. You were at Chaminade and Champagnat. Do those high school rivalries kind of carry over a bit when you guys get here?
Oh yeah.
You guys talk trash?
When they play each other, it's always just trash talking about it. At the end of the day, we're out here on the team, but we still got that.